Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video we're taking a look at the two new events that have just dropped on OPTC Global and Japan at the same time: the Oden's Great Adventure and Roger's Great Adventure, the 40 stamina events. So there's a bunch of boosted units for this particular content, and I have 3 teams for you guys for both of these events. The first team for each of them is free to play, and the last team is a big whale team. The one in between is sort of just like it's like other options for you guys. And we're just going to talk about like how to get around these particular pieces of content. Now, the Roger's Great Adventure, in my opinion, is way harder than the Oden's Great Adventure, mainly because the boosted units, there's not a lot of side boosted units, to be honest, but, well, besides the new batch, obviously, but the big reason that you guys want to complete this, not only to get your own points, is you want to pick up these 2 free-to-play units. So first of all, we have the Shanks, and I have to say that artwork is clean. I love that artwork so much. So this guy, he's pretty good. He reduces special charge by 1 turn, he reduces bind, decrease chain multiplier, and then boost the chains by 0.7 for 1 turn, which is really good. And he works tandemly in conjunction with the other unit, that is Buggy. Now, Buggy's going to change all slots to strength, reduces the duration of barriers by 1 turn, and sets the chain multiplier to a minimum 1.5 and a maximum 30. Very similar to V3 Law or Croc, the Clash Croc. So both these units work really well together, and both of them work really well with either Oden or with Roger. So you have to clear it 3 times to get these guys. And once you've done that, you can bring them. They do work really well for this event as well, so definitely grab a copy before you hop in. But in saying that, guys, let's hop in and let's check out the teams. Alright, guys, so team number 1 is a full free-to-play team led by the new Buggy with a friend, Kazuki Oden. So we're going to hop in to Oden's Adventure 40 Stamina first. And as I mentioned, this full team is a full free-to-play team, utilizing a full team of boosters as well. So the team consists of the Coliseum Kinemon. We have Coliseum Dogstorm, Clash, Shanks, and Mihawk, Clash, Rayleigh, and then the Buggy that you get from doing this event. Now, you just got to do this event, I think it's 3 times, something like that, to get a copy of the Buggy, and then you get the Shanks from doing the other side. On stage 1, we get a full board of T&D orbs, which is great for Oden as he makes them all into Wano slots. Really good. And then we can move on to stage 2. On stage 2, we come up against a bunch of lackeys. Not the end of the world with these lackeys. We do want to try and hang on to as many Wano orbs as we possibly can as well. And unfortunately, this Shanks and Mihawk isn't getting a buff from our Buggy unit. But they still do come in handy, as they are here to remove the special blind and the attack down when we get to the final stage. So we are going to use their switch ability fairly frequently as well. That way we can hopefully just get our hands on some Wano orbs, as they will roll our orbs every turn. On stage 3, we come up against Shanks and 2 of these little green units. Basically, what Shanks is going to do is Shanks is going to give us a full board of T&D orbs and make T&D orbs unmatching for the entire crew. But jokes on Shanks is because we're bringing a friend Oden, he turns them into Wano orbs, which is exceptionally strong, especially for this particular stage. And as you can see there, with those Wano orbs, we can take out Shanks in 1 turn. On the second turn, we're going to switch again, see if we can get some more orbs. We got a little bit lucky there, got some orbs, but unfortunately no Wano orbs. We do want to try and get as many strength orbs as we possibly can, because that way we can swap them with Oden. So on the 4th stage, we come up against the Dark King Rayleigh. On this stage, we are going to use our Buggy special. He's going to remove the barrier that Rayleigh puts up, and he's going to give us a full board of strength orbs, which is obviously matching for our entire team. Then we can use our Rayleigh special. Rayleigh's going to give us an attack bust for our entire crew. And then we're just going to switch with our Shanks and Mihawk just so they have a matching orb as well. We have a chain lock with Buggy as well, so we do want to hit with our Oden last. Unfortunately, we didn't get any Wano orbs there, but it is what it is, as we should be able to take out Rayleigh. Or just be shy of killing Rayleigh. I don't think Rayleigh does anything on stage 2. No, he doesn't. So we can take the second turn to take him out. Unfortunately, we just got absolutely cucked with orbs, but it is what it is, as we do have a full red team here. So taking out Rayleigh hopefully won't be an issue. Oh, okay, might be an issue. on the third stage with Rayleigh, he is going to give us a full like ore block, which kind of sucks, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Let's see if we can just hit our goods here. We are using the Roger ship as well. The Roger ship special is going to remove paralysis for 2 turns, but it also heals at the end of every turn as well, which is one of the main reasons why we actually are bringing it. Alright, so once Rayleigh's dead, Rayleigh's actually going to remove all of our orbs, which is fairly annoying, and he's going to retreat. When we get to the final stage against Kinemon, Kinemon's going to give us an attack down and a paralysis, as well as special bind out units for 4 turns. Now that's fairly annoying, as we do have to stall out 2 of the turns, because Shanks and Shanks and Mihawk is actually only going to remove 2 of those turns. But with us taking damage from Kinemon, we are actually going to drop below 50% HP. Once we hit that second turn, we can use the Roger ship to remove the paralysis. We can use Shanks and Mihawk. They're going to give us a conditional boost, as well as remove all the nasty defects. Then we can use our... Oh, that's right. Unfortunately... Ooh, we got that back. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, we weren't above the 50% for the Kinemon, so we don't get the orb on Buggy. But we did get the Rayleigh special back, so hopefully we can get an orb here. That sucks, we didn't. Finally, we're going to use the Oden special, the beautiful, beautiful Oden special, to give us a... Basically, we'll turn all of our red orbs into Wano slots, as well as give us an orb boost for our red, Free Spirit, and Slash units. Kazuki, Paradise Waterfall. Boom. A beautiful special. Alright. So we do get a full board of orbs, and then we can use the super typing of our Oden to give himself a stat boost. With that, we should have enough damage to take out our boy Kinemon. But. So much damage. See you later, Kinemon. So there you guys go. That was my free-to-play team against Oden's Adventure 40 Stamina. On to the next team now. We have a double Kazuki Oden team. So this team's pretty much built for this event as... well, because I should say Kazuki Oden is basically built for this event as it's his adventure, you know. We're basically running a full red slasher free spirit team. Obviously, as Kazuki Oden is a rainbow booster. His buff basically, he's got a really good captain ability. Unfortunately, I wish it would increase the chance of landing on T&D orbs. But it is what it is. Once we sort of blitz our way through the first 2 stages, we are going to come up against Shanks again on stage number 3. And Shanks is going to give us a full board of Wano orbs, which is really, really handy. So thank you so much for that, Shanks. And then we can sort of just blast our way through him, utilizing those Wano orbs that he gives us. He does have 2 lackeys around him. They're not a really big deal. Other units on this team is we are bringing Coliseum Dogstorm once again. We have V2 Shanks as a sub on this team. We do have the Stampede Buggy, and then we have free-to-play Okiku. Now, the reason we bought free-to-play Okiku is actually for this particular stage right here. So we're actually going to just use her special to give ourselves damage reduction. Then we can just hit the goods and just do a little bit of damage to our boy Rayleigh here. Nothing too special. We just want to sort of pass the turn there. Oden actually has a lot of HP. A lot of HP. So, what we're actually going to do now is we are going to utilize our Dogstorm special. Dogstorm is going to give our red units an attack boost. And then we can use our Kazuki, or the friend Kazuki Oden special. He's going to give our red, we'll turn our red slots into Wano slots. But the main reason we're using him here is because we want to get the orb boost and then use his super typing so we can blitz our way through Rayleigh here. Whoa. Rayleigh's actually going to remove all our orbs when he dies, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Now, if you guys didn't pull Oden, you could just use Shanks as a captain. V2 Shanks. I imagine he would work fine, and then just bring another red unit on the team. That should work fine. The main essential unit you want to bring here is this Stampede Buggy. So we have the support of Zoro there to give us color affinity, but this Buggy is actually going to become is actually the goat. He removes the special bind, the paralysis, and the attack down. Then we can use our Shanks special. Shanks is going to give us a full board of red orbs, which then Kazuki Oden is actually going to turn into Wano orbs, which it works out really, really well. Then we can use the super typing of our Oden, and that is just literally going to be GG. We have the chain buff with Shanks as well, and Oden should just literally just like tear through. There you go, see you later. So there you guys go, that was the double Oden team, getting it done fairly easily. So the final team against Oden is the double Roger team. So basically we're using pretty much the whole new batch, and we've got our boy Kazuki Oden as the sub. So this team does it incredibly fast, the ultimate whale team. But yeah, let's hop in. So as you guys know, on the first stage, we have Roger come in. He's just pleading Oden, please join my crew, Oden, please, please. And then he runs away. So he gives us a full board of TND orbs, which is pretty cool. Obviously, you can run Oden as leader if you want to, if you want, for some reason went for Oden over Roger. But those TND orbs obviously will get turned into Wano orbs for you, which is really, really cool. So we're just going to make our way through these first two stages. And then things start to get a little bit tricky on stage number 3. So on stage 3, we come up against Shanks and 2 little lackeys on the side. He's going to give us a full board of TND orbs, which is fairly finicky, I guess. But what we're going to do here is we're just going to use one of the Roger super typings. That's going to give us a full board of orbs and lock them for the next turn, which is great. With that, we can just say goodbye to our boy Shanks here. See you later. On to the next stage, we come up against the Dark King. Rayleigh's going to empty all of our orbs, basically give us a full board of empty orbs here. We're going to use our other Roger super typing. That super typing for Roger is going to give us a full board of orbs there. And then we're just going to use our Oden special. Oden is going to give us a full board of Wano slots, which we have locked, which is great. And then we can use our Roger special here, which is going to extend the orb boost and give us an attack boost. Now you can bring the free-to-play Buggy on this team as well. That will work quite well at removing the barrier that Rayleigh applies, but with this particular team, there's just so much damage that like we don't even have to worry about it. We'll just take the barrier down. Oden has barrier pen too, so like ideally you can just like blast through the barrier without Oden, if you guys summoned as much as I did. So onto the final stage now, we come up against Kinemon. Kinemon is going to lower our attack for 4 turns. He's going to paralyze us for 4 turns. Just does a whole bunch of nasty stuff. But with the new Neko, we can remove the special blind that gets inflicted by Kinemon. And then we can use the Dog Storm, the pairing of Dog Storm and Cat Viper, to remove the paralysis and give us a conditional boost against the late enemies. Finally, we have Rayleigh for color affinity and our man Roger, who's going to give us an attack boost. And with that, we just have heaps and heaps of buffs. And it's just like GG. So we'll finish it off with Oden there, as Roger is looking for Oden. It's Oden's adventure. So and that was the final team against Oden's adventure. Alright guys, so now we're moving on to Roger's Great Adventure. And the first team I have is a free-to-play team that brings a friend Roger, led by Coliseum Komurasaki. Now unfortunately, the boosted list doesn't really favor the free-to-play Psy units. So I had to bring Komurasaki and the Ambush Sengoku just so I could basically put a team together. There's just like no free-to-play Psy units. So unfortunately, we're going to have to stall for their specials. So I'm just going to fast forward this little part here so you guys don't have to sit through it. And I will see you guys on stage 3. Alright, on to stage 3 now. We come up against Buggy and 2 of his little juggler friends. He's going to gloom us, but with Roger, that's not going to matter because Roger just completely removes paralysis, which is excellent. So then we can just use our normal attacks here and just make our way through Buggy's HP. If the jugglers have a 1-turn cooldown on the outside, make sure you kill them first. You just don't want to take any extra damage. With Komurasaki's captain ability, it works out quite nicely as we can actually just get a lot of healing back every single turn. Man, why do we get the psyops on the red units? I'm not gonna be able to kill Buggy here. Oh, I hit it great. I hate these characters' attack patterns, man. I just suck at hitting their attack patterns. I just don't know them. Ah, that 100% chance to crit with Roger though is so nice. So on to stage 4, we come up against Whitebeard. Whitebeard is a imp unit, puts up a perfect barrier for 99 turns. Binds our captains, rolls our specials back. It's very, very annoying, but we do have the free-to-play Shanks that comes out with this event. He's perfect for this particular stage. He just removes all of that. You can use Okiku as well, but we do want her damage reduction for later. And we are just trying to get as many points as we possibly can. So with normal attacks, we are just going to take our time taking out Whitebeard. Hopefully we can get some good orb rolls. Eat that meat orb there. That way we can get back to full HP. Any meat orbs that you see along the way, I would recommend eating. Because on stage 3, we're going to get our orbs to empty and have that slot barrier for goods. So we are going to get rid of that, but we are going to break his barrier first. Just so we can get some extra damage. Not a lot, but any extra damage is good damage with this particular team. Alright, so we're going to take one more turn here. Wow, we missed. I hate these attack patterns. Alright, now that we've got Whitebeard down enough, should be able to use our Dogstorm special here. And then we can move on. Dogstorm's going to give us a 2 times attack boost to our Psi and our Strength units, which is going to help us out moving on to the final stage. Moving on to the final stage, Whitebeard is going to try and remove our buffs, but Roger says, no, my Haki is stronger than yours, and he is going to wipe it. On to the final stage against Whitebeard now. He puts up 5 turns of damage reduction and 5 turns of threshold, which is really annoying. He puts up 99 turns of remove special effects or sound effects, and has a 5-turn perfect hit barrier for 2 hits. Very, very annoying. So what we're actually going to do here is we're just going to stall out his barrier. Because we have that remove sound effects for 99 turns, we just struggle to get through that barrier. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I struggle to get through that barrier. On the second turn, we are going to use Komurasaki's special. She is going to give us a heal and remove the... what's it called? She's going to remove the defensive effects that Whitebeard puts up. Now we can just try and break the barriers. Yeah. Yes. But as you can see, I suck with these guys' attack patterns, so I just struggle to hit their perfects. On the third turn, we're going to get gloomed, but Roger just ignores that. We can use that hose ship for some extra healing, and then we can use the Okiku special here to give us damage reduction too. Perfect. 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 Let's go. Boom. Alright, so we're going to use the Okiku special once again. That way we should be able to stall out another 2 turns. Perfect. 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 Excellent. Alright, one more turn of this dumb barrier. Perfect. 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 Alright. Alright, so now we can take 2 more shots from Whitebeard. So what we're actually going to do here is we're going to use our Roger's super typing. He's going to give us a full battle orbs and lock those orbs, which is great. Then we can use our Saint Goku special to give us an orb boost. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to attack. And we're not going to do too much damage. Alright. Now we still have our orbs and our orb boost. We can use our Roger special now. And then we can use our Shank special for the little bit of the chain buff. Now hopefully we can kill Whitebeard here. Excellent. So there you guys go. Whew, that was tough. That was my free-to-play team taking down Roger's Great Adventure, the 40 stamina event. As I mentioned, doesn't have the most boosted units on the team, but nonetheless, it can get it done. Alright, so the next team I have for you guys is for those guys out there that weren't lucky enough to pull Roger, but still managed to pick up some of the new batch. So we are bringing a Warco-led team with a friend Roger. Now, obviously, Roger is sort of built for this event, and the 2 rare recruits in Crocus and Rayleigh, they are also very, very good for this event as well. The other 2 units we have is the free-to-play Shanks once again, and then we have Neku Ino on this team as well. So on turn 1, we get a full board of Psy Orbs, which become matching for our entire crew, which is cool. But we are just going to fly through the first 2 stages, as we don't need to stall, as all these units are boosted. On to stage 3 now. We come up against Buggy. Buggy is going to gloom us, but Roger's going to say no to that. And we got really shafted on our orbs here, so we are just going to take out Buggy in 2 turns. Or maybe 3, actually. Yeah, we're going to eat that meat orb because we're not going to get... Oh, actually, we probably would have killed him. But it is what it is. Alright, so on to the next stage now, stage number 4. We come up against Int Whitebeard. Now, Whitebeard is going to lock our captains for 5 turns. So what we're going to do here is... Oh, he also puts up that perfect barrier too. He rerolls our crewmate special, so we're going to use that Shank special once again. Super handy. And then we are going to switch with our Warco, and we're going to switch with our Cat Dog, so we have a full Psy team. Oh, that kind of sucks. Alright, so then on the second turn, we are going to use our Neko special, or Neko Inno special for color affinity and attack boost on our Cerebral and Striker units. And then we can use our Warco special. Of course, why would you not? Why would you not? Alright, let's just do it. Alright, we managed to get the kill with that 1 orb on Warco, so we got very lucky there. Ideally, you want to switch into Whitebeard on that turn, so that way you get a full board of orbs. Roger's going to negate the interrupt that Whitebeard does, and then we can move on to the final stage. On to the final stage against Whitebeard. He's going to put up 5 turns of Threshold and Rainbow Shield. He's got 5 turns of a 2 perfect hit barrier, and he puts or gives us remove sound effects. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use our Roger super typing. Then we're going to use Crocus. Crocus is going to give us some overheal, but mainly we're using him here so he can remove the sound effects. So remove sound effects. Then we can use Rayleigh. Rayleigh's going to remove the defensive effects. He's replaceable with like the new Robin or Usahachi Bobbin, someone like that. But he also gives color affinity, which is great. Finally, we're going to use the amazing Roger special. He's going to give us an attack boost. It's going to extend our orb boost as well, which is pretty cool. But with that, we should just be able to kill Whitebeard. Beautiful. And Whitebeard dies. And there you guys go. That was second team against Roger's Great Adventure. And the final team for Roger's Great Adventure, the 40 stamina event, once again is the Whale team. So we are rocking double Roger with the, well, two of the new batch. We are using the Rayleigh and Crocus once again. We are using the free-to-play Shanks as he is amazing for this particular piece of content. And then we have Kazuki Oden. Kazuki Oden is replaceable, obviously, on this team if you didn't pull both of them. A bit of a spoiler for tomorrow's video as well, but he's replaceable with basically any orb booster. He's just ridiculously good for Roger as he just gives Wano orbs. Like, the fact that he can just give Wano orbs is stupid. Is stupid. So we're going to fly through the first two stages, just hitting our normal attacks. And don't even have to hit perfects, this team is so strong. We can move on to stage 3 against Buggy now. Against Buggy, he's going to give us Despair, which really doesn't matter. We're going to use one of the Roger super typings here. That way we can just get a full board of orbs and just fly through Buggy. His super typing is actually ridiculously good. I sort of undersold it a little bit when he first came out, but like the fact that you can just carry orbs into the next stage is really, really strong. Like really, really strong. So we're going to use our Shank special here. That way we can get our bind and our specials rolled forward. Then we can use Kazuki Oden here. Kazuki Oden is going to give us a full board of Wano slots. Then we can use the super typing of our other Roger to lock the orbs. And then we can use our Roger special for an attack boost. And that way we can actually extend the orb boost as well. And with that, we can just hit a perfect with our Kazuki Oden. He's also got Barrier Pen. And just so much damage, man. So much damage. Whitebeard is going to try and remove our beneficial effects, but as you can see, Roger just says no to that. I love that cut in so damn much. It is so beautiful. So now we've got our full board of Wano orbs. We move into the final stage and we can... I should have hit with the other Roger. We can use our Rayleigh special to remove the damage of like the defense up and stuff. Then we can use our Crocus. Crocus is going to remove the sound effects. And then we can finish it off with our Roger special. Man, I should have watched that special. I love that special. And with that, it's going to be GG for our boy Whitebeard. And see you later. So there you guys go. That was the Whale team, the double Roger team getting it done for the highest amount of points. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope it helped you guys out. If it did, make sure to smash that like button. And if you want to stay up to date with more OPTC content I post, hit the big red subscribe button too. Guys, let me know how you went in your Sugo Fest in the comment section below. I'm really curious to hear how you guys went. If you guys had some better luck than I did, let me know. But as always, guys, I thank you guys for watching. Most importantly, though, enjoy the rest of your day. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Lights!